Anything as far as the tape is concerned, so I can edit the spots that I do. So let's do a practice run, okay?
Okay.
All right. So what's your name?
Hi, I'm Nancy.
And where are you from?
I'm originally from Manchester. I live in New Boston now.
Okay. And what is it about your life or health situation right now that made you decide to make a change?
My health situation's been deteriorating for quite a while. I'm 44 years old. I've been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. I suffer from some other health, health and weight-related illnesses, and have been told right along that I could make these changes on my own and didn't require medication. Never did it. Now I take too many pills every day, prescription pills, to take care of my health, and I'm done. And I finally found a place that can combine nutrition information and fitness, and people that I feel know more than I do and are educated.
Have you tried in the past to do it on your own?
I've tried pretty much, if you name a commercial diet out there, some good, some bad, some reputable, some not so reputable. I've done them all. I pretty much have a gallbladder gone as a result of it, and I've gained and lost the same 50 pounds for years. I've belonged to, $20 a month gyms, and I walk through the doors here at Integrity with not a lot of knowledge gained.
And how were you treated at those other facilities?
When I went to the other facilities, they were kind, but they were not helpful. They pretty much had people at the desk and people emptying the garbage and cleaning the bathrooms maybe, but I didn't get any education on how to adjust a machine the right weight for me, and I always overdid and didn't look forward to going back.
And how long have you been at Integrity now?
I've been here at Integrity for a week now, and I'm just excited.
Okay, so the motivation is still high at this point?
My motivation is very high. I try not to do too much too soon because it hasn't worked for me in the past. And having somebody else set the weights up for me and tell me what weights to use, even though I feel like, oh, this is way too easy, at the end of the week now, I can feel it.
Mm-hmm. What do you expect to gain once you have into the program so for a length of time? What's your objective? My objective,
being here at Integrity, is to get my life back. Start eating healthier. I didn't get here eating salad and nuts. And I'm going to have the knowledge to take care of my own health, and working out's going to feel good again.
Okay, good. How about your personal life? What's your personal life? Are you happy in your personal life?
I have a great life, but I don't feel that I live it to its full potential because of self-esteem. The thought of, I could afford to pack a bag right now and go to Hawaii, but I wouldn't, because my first thought is, oh, I'm going to look like hell in a bathing, probably can't swear, I'm going to look like crap in a bathing suit, and I'm going to have to buy clothes that are big, and I'm not going to be comfortable, and I don't do all that I'd like to do as a result of it.
Do you think that your condition is hopeless?
I don't think my condition is hopeless. I certainly don't now. I've been told right along that I was in control. I was in the driver's seat and could change my health, but I had to work to do it. And I believe now that there's a light at the end of the tunnel.
Okay, good. Anything in a final thought on this is it's probably going to take you on the average about 20 weeks to get really where you want to get to. How are you going to deal with those next 20 weeks?
I'm going to deal with the 20 weeks or whatever it takes for me to get to my goal, because it's hard to put into words, but it's different here. It's personal here. It's a comfortable, safe environment, and people care what you're doing, and they check on you, and they see how you're doing. And in a week, I've already gotten, some great feedback from the folks here. Mm-hmm. And it's a completely different experience than I've had anywhere else.
Okay. And as a final note, let's talk a little bit about the diabetes part of your condition. Mm-hmm. What has diabetes done to your life as far as limiting you and what you can do or how you feel?
With diabetes, my blood sugar fluctuations, I've gone through. There's times when I'll be at work and I'll be going along in my day and just start to sweat and feel awful. It happens at night. My sleep is definitely interrupted, and I just don't feel, carrying all the extra weight around the middle.
What kind of blood
it's
sugars are you
hard.
running in the morning fasting?
My blood sugars were, I looked back about 2 years ago, and they were running in the 260s. And that was on medication. More recently, I took my blood sugar this morning, and it was 143.
Is that better than it's been in a while?
That's better than it's been in a while. It was the past week or so. It was averaging before I started here between 140 and 165, generally in the 150s.
Mm-hmm. And what kind of setbacks have you had just today?
There might have been some fluff.
Now, what do you
Little
mean?
peanut butter on some crackers. Oh, I caved. I'm human.
Uh-huh. Okay. Did you learn anything from that?
Yeah, I learned that I had a headache in the afternoon after I ate that fluff. Like anything else, it was great going down, but I regretted it the second I did it. And I'm learning, it's progress, not perfection.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get there, and I'm doing it.
Okay, we're going to talk to you again in 2 weeks. What are we going to talk about in the next 2 weeks?
In 2 weeks, I'm going to come back with lower blood sugars. Definitely hoping. I also have sleep troubles I mentioned earlier. I've been taking Ambien off and on for 10 plus years. And I've already started cutting that back. Taking supplements to help with that. And I'm not sleeping great, but I feel a heck of a lot better all day long, even when I wake up in the morning. And I'm hoping that in a couple of weeks when I come back to do this, that it's going to, the sleep's going to be better.
Okay.